You do know America is going to go tinier, right? Because of people like R. Smith says, I love tight spaces. This is like heaven. One man's nightmare is another man's heaven. And this person's saying, I know, right? I like tight spaces too. It's like, well, why don't you fucking go live in there? Stop trying to enforce it on others. It's right here. This is Capsule Motel in Japan. And you see how these people are living? That's how majority of people are living in New York City right now. It's called Agenda 21. This is how they want you to live. And the people embracing it or people want to live like that shit. That's why I put America's turning like this. No one seems to notice, no one seems to care until it is way too late. The main people who enforce it most of the time actually like living like this because they are never lonely. They also tell you to get on the damn bandwagon or they will enforce it. Yes, the rich pass laws and train people below them, but look at the facts of who's the one actually enforcing it. It is the workers that are. The workers who receive a little bit more tell you to be thankful you are not living under a bridge. And that is, of course, I messed up on my freaking shit. I wish I could redo it. I'm tired of redoing it. It can be a lot worse. So, yes, those who like living like this will enforce it on others. And all they care about is receiving some privileges other people in their community do not receive. Know that is a 100% fact. Even at times, a bigger room than the rest of the people there. Crackheads are also known to help out with these type of things as well. That is why sometimes you scratch your head trying to figure out how they can support their drug habit and live a little bit better than you, especially when they have a criminal record. Crackheads do not actually care how they live. All they care about is receiving those drugs. And of course, not be punished for, what they do, like the rest of the other crackheads would. If they helped all the Cracker Jacks now, it will blow their cover. So, of course, they're not going to help every single one of them. Just certain ones they pick out that they can, get away with shit. That you wouldn't suspect the thing. That also helps the cops, too, because those snitches help with the Agenda 21. But they have to be good at what they do. Where no one suspects it, it would be them. You would know them pretty much have to be good at, they would pretty much have to be good at framing an innocent man or woman where they can get away with it. Which some also notice the rich will also give them a little bit more to hide their drug habits too. They're known to do that shit. Like you'll be at the spot. Yeah, of course. A lot of people spot drug addicts, but not all the time. And then there's people out there they think are fucking drug addicts. They're not. It's just that, they're not living so well. They're not living healthy. So automatically they assume that they're a crackhead. And if you're living good, they don't assume you're on any type of drugs. When the reason why they look better than other crackheads is because they're given more. So you won't even notice their freaking drug habit. The rich will select their loyal gremlins who do not care if they are poor. Just as long as they got their booze, drugs, or favorite food, or even get to go on trips here and there like to the zoo. Like who in the right mind is perfectly okay living in a shack? Only someone who likes to live that way, that is who. All they care about is having special privileges that other people in their cells or communities do not have, kind of like the prisons do. But they got, to be good at but they have to be good at not getting caught by other inmates when being the inside spy, while making everyone assume they are someone you can trust and they are the top dog, the biggest of them all, the biggest and the baddest that, show no mercy and even protect everyone they know around them. They actually, you would actually be shocked that it would be someone you literally like a lot. Why the hell do you think none of them raise war with this bullshit and tell you to accept it? Some even like living in prison. They like you there and they want to keep you at times. It's like that movie Casper when he asked Kat if he can keep her. They like you are allowed, they want you to follow their dream and not have one at all. Just like you have people who can care less. They do not receive a good health care as well. And that is only because they can care less what they look like. I have met people, okay, who can change their look. They have the money to. They choose not to. This one guy that I know of, okay, the way he dressed, it was just horrifying. He dressed like a bum. He had the money to change it. He refused to change it. And he said, I want people to like me for who I am. I said, well, the way you dress, you are who you are, and you're dressing all scummy and nasty looking. Who the fuck will wanna hang with you? Only people that want to hang with you is someone that dresses like you. And he don't like those people who dress like them. He calls them dirty and shit. Or somebody that lives like him. He does not like it. It just doesn't make no sense how the majority of these people are. But I figure to point that out. There is people out there who like to live poor. And as long as they got a little bit more extra privileges than others and get to boss someone around, they can care less if they live in a shack or even one of those pods in China.